ran through a bunch of cobwebs. My little dungeon basement.
Adds to the vibes.
Yeah, man. So let's actually start off with a barbell row. So we'll work up to a heavy 2x5, and then we'll do some like Zercher Romanian deadlifts.
Yeah.
Perfect. I'll start off. Do you have another fight lined up?
I want to fight in Minnesota in August. I think it is for that promotion Ignite.
Yeah, they're good.
Yeah, the last one Darren just was on.
They're a pretty big one in the Midwest.
Yeah, I want to get on that and get exposed to the area.
Think we'll go for a belt at some point?
Oh, yeah. I want to fight hopefully twice in the next year.
I think twice is probably
twice before the year ends. Like
twice is a good number to where you're not going to get like super. I mean, it's not so much volume to where it's like you can't recover from it, you know. And if you do, you still have time to get healthy again. A little bit more hinge at the hips. Yeah, and then I pick a little bit more of a close grip too.
Oh, that feels better.
Yeah, tuck in the elbows too. And I would say even almost more parallel to the ground. Yeah, right there.
That feels way better.
Yeah. Much more back involvement. They all kind of have a place. Like even like more upright rows, look at the upper back a little bit, but I like doing more of that for like the low lats. And then when you think about it, keep the wrist pretty straight and then pull it back. Looks a lot better. Did you talk to your opponent at all after the fight?
I didn't really get a chance to. I wanted to buy him a drink, and then I saw him walking around on crutches with his coaches, and I was like, I don't think I'll just message you later. And he's a really nice kid.
Yeah, he seemed good. What was it that messed him up, do you think, the most?
I think the knees all against the fence, really.
I watched his knee like just crumple inwards, and I saw his face, and I'm like, oh, man.
I saw the look on his face, too, so I thought to myself, okay, this is it. You got to keep doing that. He doesn't like it.
Yeah.
Let's use it. And all the stuff that we worked on, considering just like lower body and everything, and it was such a huge difference.
Pinning him to the cage.
Yeah, pinning him, and just I felt in so much control because the whole point was you're not escaping my range here.
Yeah.
But I wanted a knockout so bad to the point to where I just started throwing bangers at him, and it's always whenever I try to get a big knockout hit that it never happens.
I feel like that's all the fearless people like that. I feel like most of our losses have been from people like really going for it and not playing it safe.
Yeah.
But everyone wants that knockout. It's always I want the highlight reel. Yes, sir. I need to get some chalk down here.
You know, I really enjoy it. At first, I thought that's just some extra stuff, but no.
Chalk works well.
Chalk works well.
Begun to engage the grip more.
This is going to be fun.
Oh, yeah.
You said more parallel.
More hinge, even more, honestly. Yeah, right there's pretty good. A little crack. A little warm. A little space here in the basement. Good. Go there. Awesome.
That felt good.
Yeah, so you could probably do like 25 more pounds for you. I don't know how much heavier I'll have to go. I'll probably throw 225 on there for myself. That's sick. I've been going back to more of the fundamentals.
You know,
the rows, the presses.
Yeah, I dig all that.
It doesn't have to be fancy at all.
Nah. I think a lot of people try to reinvent the wheel when it comes to a lot of this stuff. And like just have fun with the fundamentals. Yeah. That's what the fun's for.
And that's what we did for you, is literally just the fundamentals.
Oh, dude, I'm a huge advocate for cardio is king. And the conditioning that I had to go through. At first, I was like, there's no way I can be on the bike for that long. I'm like, no chance. And then halfway through it, I'm barely really breathing hard, and I'm thinking, okay, we're cooking here. This is starting to look up.
Yeah, man. And the thing that's pretty cool about the long bike sessions is you sucks at first, and then you adapt to it really, really well. And your body creates new capillaries. Your blood vessels thicken up a lot. Next thing you know, it's like it becomes more of a normal. It's still supposed to be hard.
Yeah.
But it's not like you're not dying.
No, that's what I enjoyed about it. It was challenging enough to the point to where I didn't not regret. I didn't dread going through it. You know? Like I didn't think, oh fuck, I have to do this right now.
Yeah.
It was more just a fun way to challenge myself. And I picked up a lot of good breathing techniques working on because you can't, I don't know, you can't really rush yourself or like,
no,
you gotta, it's like marathon.
Yeah, man.
And you're still running in a marathon, but.
All right. Try a few with this. Might be a little too much. That's all right. It's more than you weigh right now.
For real.
Oh, good. Good caught there.
That was heavier than I thought.
Woo. All right, my turn.
Yes. Make it look easy, dude.
It feels heavy still. Yeah, cool. Do a plate for you. So take out the 25s, drop it down. After this set, I'll plug in my speaker and we can play some music while we do this as well.
Sick. This is a cool little rack, dude. Did this come with the bar, or do you have to buy it separately?
So it was separate. I want to say it was like the pretty basic rack was like 200, and then I got a barbell, and then so I got 300 pounds of weights and a barbell for $300. And then I picked up an extra pair of 45s that are on my hack squat machine, so like $40.
Yeah,
what my buddy had. He texted me when I was leaving Fearless, and he's like, "Oh, I saw you want some weights." And I'm like, "Oh hell yeah,
yes, dude."
Yeah, because now I can actually do like a proper squat workout down here. You're the second person to train down here.
Yeah.
Third person. One of my old coworkers, Chris Barrett, and now you.
Sick.
Should probably get you guys to start signing your name.
Yeah,
on the
we
wall.
should.
That'd be great. Yeah.
I call him the Darth Knight.
Every single time. And now he's getting jacked too, which is
add the technique with getting just physically.
Yeah,
just
he's
jacked.
benching 225 for reps now.
That's crazy, dude. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man,
he's a fun roll.
He is a fun roll. Awesome. Go for it. 5 beautiful reps.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, I would honestly try and get like parallel to the ground when you're doing this. Like really stick the butt out. Stick that ass back. Yeah. Perfect. 2 more. And last one. Beautiful. Yeah, the rack's a little high right now.
Nah, it's all good.
Cool. All right.
That was awesome.
Cool. Let's grab another 45 on there for me. Oh, yeah. It's a little dangerous sometimes, you know. The weights just lay on the floor.
That's what makes it fun.
Do you know anything about Warhammer?
Dude, I know about it. I've never played it or anything like that. It looks sick.
It's sick.
Is that what he's from?
My brother painted that for me.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
So these giant, like 8 feet tall, like 500-pound, not even humans anymore. Have been so enhanced. 2 hearts, just killing machines. Who just like
it looks sick.
Live and die for the Empire. I'm like, I don't know anything. I really don't know much about the universe, but it's like just such a cool universe. So metal. Everything.
It's
like really
metal.
dark.
Yeah. One of my older cousins who got me into a lot of video games and stuff that I watch, he's really into it. Because I think they dropped a new game early last year or something like that.
Oh. We'll drop this down by 1. So the 1 under 3.
Oh, that's cool that it tells you. It's like, this is the 3rd hole.
Yeah, don't do too much math.
Man, I'm not a math guy, I tell you what.
Sweet.
It's on here good. Awesome. Stay.
Try not to tear my lat with this.
Sick.
Cool. We'll do a drop down set, so we'll drop down the weight lower, and then do really nice controlled clean reps for the pump. Let's throw on a 25 for you. Sets of 8 to 10.
Yeah. Wow, this feels so much lighter.
It really does.
Compared.
It's the nice part about doing central nervous system work before your muscular system work. Keep the wrist straight too. Think if you're pulling with your elbow, not your wrists. A lot better. Good. Nice. Very nice.
Feel that pump coming.
Starting a little bit more warm.
Yeah. What you want on there?
Probably just a plate. The thing is, it's like everyone thinks you gotta lift the heaviest to be the biggest. If you do something where you can feel the weight really well and get a nice contraction, it's gonna be a lot lighter than what you're lifting for like max amount of weight.
Yeah.
And it's also much less of a load on the body. And so I got most of my gains once I lightened it up. You still lift heavy, still do heavy squats, heavy bench, heavy deadlifts. But you can, like, with under 200 pounds, I could probably maintain, if not grow, a lot of my muscle. You know?
Yeah, I was one of those people too. Like you gotta lift stupid big to get big. It's like, not really.
No,
not really.
If you're just moving the weight and the muscles, it's just your body. Other muscles are taking over.
Yeah.
And so I usually more conservative approach. And I noticed when I pulled back on the heavy lifts, I actually got stronger because the real muscles were developing. So instead of just bouncing the weight off my chest for bench press, did a close grip. Close grip's always going to be harder.
Yeah.
And so my triceps got built with less weight. Everything healed up, and I got stronger. So eventually when I started adding weight, I knew how to do it correctly and control it and whatnot. Same thing for like squats. You kind of have to train heavy to get big legs.
Yeah.
But like for a lot of times I'll do like the double bounce squats. Double bounce squats.
Those were a game changer for me.
Like Chris today, he did a 2x5 with 3 plates on the belt squat on each side. And then we dropped it down to a plate and added the double bounce. And by rep 10, he was like,
yeah, the double bounce.
He was like shaking a little bit just because the double bounce makes it so much better. So much better.
Yeah, I didn't even know about those till you put me on them, and definitely made a huge difference. Oh yeah, lightweight baby. Nice.
I felt good. Feel the blood flow in my shoulders.
Oh yeah.
Also the back, shoulders too.
Yeah, I kind of had like a couple weeks of binge eating a little bit, but like controlled binge eating. Controlled binge eating, because my biggest thing is gaining all the weight that I lose in between camps and. Oh, nice.
And it's pretty much everyone's problem.
It's just, but what really changed my my approach was I don't want to say I eat super clean all the time, but I'd say 5 to 6 days out of the week, I'd say I'm eating pretty good.
5 to 6 days?
Yeah, a lot of whole foods, trying to hit my protein, having my Rice Krispie treat in between workouts. Champions eat Rice Krispie treats
every single time.
Champions eat Rice Krispie treats.
Rice Krispie treats were the best thing I did ever for my physique and for feeling decent in training.
Oh yeah, and it's just a yummy treat.
A Rice Krispie treat in between sessions at Fearless changes the next class.
Next, dude. Yeah.
So much more mental clarity. People don't realize that carbs.
You need carbs.
Are used for the muscles. Also used for the brain.
Yeah, for sure.
And 65% of intelligence is probably genetics, but that extra 35%, if you're not smart while you're training, able to like actually have the brain power to work correctly, you're not going to be able to do it the right way.
Yeah.
You know, I remember so many sessions that I was doing where I get to the end of my session and I literally like be unable to mentally put down a takedown. Like I just could not mentally like, how do I do this again? Or even like
for real.
jab, cross. It doesn't feel right. Something's not right here. I threw that 25 back on for you. Set number 2.
Closer grip. I like the close grip.
Those are the best ones you've done so far yet. And one more, make it 10. There you go.
Hang on, I bet my wrist.
Didn't count.
Yeah, didn't count.
Awesome.
Beautiful.
Very much so.
Like, she was my first real weightlifting coach. Shout out Caitlin.
Does she have a background in it?
Not really. She just went on this big journey of losing weight and everything like that, and it worked for her. And she kind of bullied me into lifting correctly.
Nice.
Because at first she was like, "Okay, babe, you got to do this," and I'm like, "What do you mean we lift with my elbow?" She goes, "Listen, dude, you got to do this." I'm like, "Okay,
great.
yeah."
Usually it's the other way around. I can't train my fiance. Well, I do train her, but she doesn't like it very much. I like being told what to do. She listens, but like I always get the listen. Look.
No, yeah. No, we train together, we roll, and she likes boxing a lot more than anything else, but her brain is real fight IQ heavy. She understands things.
That's great.
Best natural grappler I've ever met.
That's awesome.
Yeah, she whoops me sometimes.
That's great. It's
fun.
exactly who you
It's
need.
fun doing stuff together with your partner like
And
that.
you can justify, well, in some cases you can justify going to the gym a little bit more, you know. When
I was like, come on.
a little invested.
Yeah. She's going to start going to Fearless soon.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's going to be fun. Nice.
Oh, yeah. Cool. I'll show you a Zercher. Good morning.
Oh.
For the clips on, probably for the demonstration. And for all of our working sets, too. All right, so Zercher, good morning. Well, it was the crook of the elbows. As for the Zercher, I like to pick still pretty a close stance, and then like you're doing an RDL, you hinge at the hips and go back up like this. So you should feel the stretch completely in the hamstrings.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. Well, let's start with just the bar for you so you can get down the mechanics a little bit.
Wonderful.
I'm seeing Revenge of the Sith in theaters today. I can't wait. I can't wait.
It's so cool. At my job, I got to pretty much cosplay as a Jedi because I was working that theater.
That's pretty awesome.
And they gave me like the robe and the lightsaber.
That's incredible.
I just walked up to people and like, "Hello there."
It's awesome. Where are the young ones? It's almost like you're sticking your butt out for an Instagram photo. It's the best way to put it. Oh, it's perfect. It's great.
Oh yeah, I feel that stretch.
You don't need a whole lot to get a phenomenal stretch. Solid. Very good.
Nice, thank you.
All right, let's
What you want?
I don't know how much I want. I try to plate in at 25.
Nice.
It's gonna be about probably as heavy as I can go. Richard deadlifts are just to hold the brutal matter. The flexibility you need to get down there to get your arms underneath the bar and then to pick it up.
Yeah.
It's like the lift is like 3 times as long as normal lift because there's so much range of motion.
Yeah, you're learning a lot of stuff doing that. Nice. Nice. Hell yeah.
How much weight do you want now?
Let me try a plate.
Cool.
Let's see how many I can do. If I can do like 5, that'd be sick.
Yeah, we'll do a 2x5 again.
Sick.
Very nice. Good. Good man. Woo. How'd that feel? Good. Do you think that's the weight that you want to do for the second one too?
Yeah, I want to try that again. Now that I have a feel for it.
Awesome. Let's put another plate on.
Sick.
I got the other one over here. That's a 35, I think.
What did I? Oh, the plate I was looking for is already on there. Thank you.
Sweet. Change up the music. Do you like Nickelback?
Yes.
Okay, I won't put Nickelback on there. That's alright. Just being polite. Like this guy's like, no, don't.
I have a really funny history with Nickelback.
How so?
Just because, so whenever I used to live in Kentucky, I had a really good friend. He lives in Ohio now. His name's Dakota. And anytime we would drink together or anything, at least at one point in the night, he'd go, you know, what did Nickelback ever do to anybody, man? Like, what's all this, all the hate? And I die every single
What is with all the hate, though?
I don't get it. You know, it's just are they a band? Is it just him? I don't know. I really don't know. Anytime I think or see the word photograph, the song plays. That just plays in my head, and I just laugh.
I was in the gym, and I was with a client, and we're playing Nickelback, and 5 people come into the gym, and 5 people leave within 10 minutes.
Nah.
I was like, what did Nickelback ever do?
Yeah, what? Come on, dude.
It's not that bad.
Nah.
I can go heavier than that.
Nice. Sick.
That felt great.
Yeah.
First, the way a plate felt the first time, I was like, it's not going to happen. We're gonna have crazy lower back pumps while running.
I used to do a lot of running, and just over the years of playing soccer and football and training, I've kind of tried to still keep it in my game.
Yeah.
But I kind of experimented this past camp with let's not run at all.
Yeah.
And just with everything that we did, I felt more conditioned than hitting miles and miles and miles.
It's a tool to add into your training, but it's not nearly as important as the old school fighters want you to believe.
No, it's not. If you're just boxing, sure,
yeah,
maybe. But when you're grappling, doing all this other stuff, there's no point.
Oh yeah. Big guy, big guy. Great control. Solid. Good job. Very good job.
Thank you.
All right, we'll do 2 plates and a 35.
Let's go.
295. 295. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Would you ever do the TBA?
I've talked about it with Anthony and Udi, but I feel like I get my ass kicked, dude. Like, honestly,
we all did.
I think I think I'd get messed up, just for the fact that some of those guys are real Thai fighters, and they are a whole different breed.
They just live, and it's all the big gyms too that have like all the resources to put like crazy work.
Oh yeah,
80 world champions like Chicago Muay Thai.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm trying to think of another Chicago one. I think it's another Chicago one. Oh, it's like a Maximus. Is it Chicago?
I'm not sure.
Maximus gym. Oh, they're elite fighters there too. It's funny. I'll just be scrolling through like Instagram and I'll get like not tagged in, but I'll like the suggested content will be like other gyms training for TBA, and it's like I'm glad I did it, but like this is a very competitive.
Yeah, it's more niche of a thing in the sense of if you're a real Thai fighter, you should probably do it.
Yeah.
Now, I kind of want to do it just to get ready for pro MMA, just to get that intensity and the fear of elbows. Yeah. See, that I think that would really prep me for it, just because you've never been hit with an elbow before in a fight, son. I
don't remember getting hit with the elbow.
Yeah, that's
no memory.
And it was really hard transitioning to fighting in states where knees to the head weren't allowed, just because in the states that I fought, like Kentucky and Indiana, we pretty much had UFC start.
Yeah! And I couldn't, and I had to fight these urges just to not do that. And
Lord, forgive me.
what I'm about to do. That's pretty much the talk I have with my mom before any fight. She's super supportive, but she's like, I can't watch you get hit. My dad's all about it. He's like, yes.
The first fight I did, I was still bloodthirsty the whole time. I'm literally like driving to work.
Shadow honestly feels like,
God, it's amazing.
Oh yeah, dude. Anytime I get, I'm just throwing shit.
I'll pretend to get
I'm walking.
Find your shampoo bottle.
I've been today by that shampoo bottle. I'll tell you what. I ain't saying you beat my ass, motherfucker has hands up. Got hands.
I went shadowboxing and I hit my fiance. It was a really bad look. I was about to get too close to her and I did something fancy.
That'll do it.
Doctor, I swear.
I swear she looked like that before. Like,
That's crazy.
Lighting was different.
Yeah. For the second fight though, I came into it so much more calm. but then I was so much more nervous because of how calm I was.
That happened to me this past fight. I'm in the back, just kind of like warming up with coach and everything, and I'm thinking, why aren't I scared? Why aren't I nervous? Because I'm the type of person, I get super nervous up until I hear that cage blow off.
Yeah.
As soon as I hear the it all leaves, but up until then, I'm like, man, this sucks. Why am I doing this? I'm half naked in front of my friends and family.
Yeah.
I'm about to get hit in the face. And the worst thing for me is the walkout. I hate walkouts.
It's awful.
I hate it. Not for the sense that like, oh, everyone's scaring me, just for the fact that I don't want to be one of those dudes that just sprints to the cage and just, all right, calm down, buddy. Like,
Can we just fight already?
yeah, no, literally.
Yeah.
And that's what I want. And that's why it's just the worst part for me, just the anticipation and everything like that. And it's weird going from, I have fought at the very beginning of a card, I've opened it, I fought at the top of one, and I fought in the middle. And honestly, I think I like the middle more than anything. Because when you're like closer to the top, you're doing a lot of weight around in the back. And that sucks. Yeah. So like, I just started taking naps. Like literally just going to sleep.
Yeah, there was I don't know what they did, but the way they announced they added an extra intermission before my fight. But the way they or before 2 fights before my fight, but the way they did it made me think they had I think that I was up next. While my hands aren't even wrapped yet, and so it's like sweat's pouring down my back.
Yeah, you're good enough.
I'm getting like. Yeah. And that the second one was the one where it's like I went into it so calm and chill, just trying to be a good person, not trying to be like a bad person. I wasn't a main kill him. Just thought I was going to get the business done and leave. But like I got so nervous 3 days before the fight. We're at Applebee's and I'm like, Tori, I'm gonna have to get angry. I'm gonna have to hate him. I'm sorry. I don't want to be an asshole to you.
I have pretty much had that same approach with my opponents. Once we get fight posters out, I would get the fight poster, put it as my lock screen, and I would put it in front of the treadmill, and I would just stare at it. It's like, oh, you mother, like, oh, you're making me run, you stupid, oh, god dang, you just like visualize everything. This time around, it was funny because me and my opponent were getting medicals done, like, next to each other, so we're just sitting there like, so,
this is awkward.
we're just sitting there like, so, what's up? Because what I did on weigh-ins, he was there first, and I saw him, and then I saw him see me, and I see him like, put his chest out a little bit, start to try to look a little tough, and I'm thinking, alright, let's do this. So I go and see what's up, I walk up to him, and I introduce myself. I've never done that before, like, with an opponent, but for some reason it just felt like the right thing to do.
Yeah.
I go up to him, I dap him up, he daps me back up, I'm like, what's up, man, I'm busy, and he goes, oh, hey, man, and he's just kind of like, what the fuck? Like, maybe not expecting me to walk up to him. I was like, you already weighed in, you know what's going on? He goes, oh, yeah, I already weighed in. What about you? I'm like, no, well, I'm asking now. Like, yeah, I don't know what to weigh in. So, like, I'll see you tomorrow. Like, yeah. And we go in there. And you know, when the face-off is my favorite part, because that's when, like, I had a friend describe it as a blind date. You're essentially, I think it was my girlfriend, she's like, you know, you're kind of going like on a blind date whenever you do that. I'm like, what do you mean? She goes, well, you don't really know until you get in front of them, right? It's kind of like a catfish situation. You don't know they're real until you see them. And the reason I thought that was so funny is because I've always thought, let me see what's up with this dude, I gotta get face to face. And it just made it more real for me. I'm like, it is kind of like a blind date. You don't know until you know, right? And it was one of those things to where that tells me everything. Just a psychological thing behind it to where whoever looks away first is scared. Do I think it's true? I don't know. But
If you believe it,
so I'm sitting here like me looking at him and stuff, and I can feel him like try to get like riled up, and I'm trying not to laugh because I'm doing the same thing. I'm like, damn, I don't really feel that way. Like I don't think he does either. So I feel him try to like, and then they're like, all right, you guys are done, and we both are just like, all right, I'll see you tomorrow. And walk away.
That's funny.
It was fun.
I didn't get a face-off from my second fight because my opponent missed weight and Tyler was so dehydrated and starving. He's like, oh, I need food. Get me out of here, please. Like, I'm so fucking hungry. And I was eating the whole way up to the fight, so I was snacking. I'm so underweight, it didn't matter.
Yeah, you're like, I can eat on the way up here.
We go to Olive Garden, he has so many rolls and breadsticks that he gets sick. And then he had to eat 12 granola bars in our hotel room. And so he's laying on the bed, and I hear him just focusing on controlling his breath. He's just,
Those deep breaths when you're full. Yeah.
It was so funny.
You can spit 'em.
I felt bad for the guy. Alright, enough putting this weight off.
Oh yeah. Light work.
Oh man, that's heavy as a bitch. Oh
Yeah. Good work. That's sick.
Alright, let's finish off and do some face pulls on here. And then we can go do a little run, a little cardio.
Nice. I need to get me one of those long bands that you can put around like wedges and stuff like that.
Yeah.
There's one workout that I had to do that like I couldn't really do it because I didn't have the band, and I thought I need to add that to my arsenal.
Yeah.
It's like this is good to have.
Bands are cool for warming up, for stretching, and then for like tricep push downs, get the elbows really warm.
Oh yeah.
Or face pulls to get the shoulders warm. We're just ending fatigue.
Yeah.
Let's start off. Oh man, burning. We got the two camera angles going right now. It's gonna look good.
You go over or under?
I go over. Yes, sir.
Oh, dude, that's awesome. I realized we're both working on LA.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Please sponsor us. That'd be great.
John Jones is about to
I know. A lot of cool people are.
The one non-cool person, I guess he's cool because he's in the UFC. The guy who beat Leon Edwards, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, Bilal.
Blah,
Yeah.
something about
You know he's from Chicago.
Really?
He's from Chicago. For the longest time, I thought he was like from Palestine.
Yeah.
He's from Chicago.
That's
I'm like,
hilarious.
ah, okay, that's cool.
I really like that Marab gets a lot of love.
Yeah.
He's a funny guy.
He's so funny, man.
And he's exciting too. He makes wrestling somewhat exciting.
I think he is underrated in that sense.
Yeah.
Well, he just wrestles. I'm like, yeah, but no one can stop him. Like
His cardio is so good.
It's insane. I've met some people who have trained with him, and they're like, he's literally a Terminator.
The machine.
Literally the machine. I really dig that kind of style, where someone's just in your face the whole time and you can't do anything about it. Whether it be with striking or wrestling, it's like, oh, do something else. I'm like, why don't you do something else?
Yeah.
Stop it.
There's some cool science behind it that like people get so reactionary in that like they don't know what the person's gonna do. The person it overloads their system.
Oh yeah, for sure.
They're having to respond to so much. They're like,
Fuck, is he gonna shoot?
and they get more tight when you do that.
You're tense, not knowing, do I need to swallow this guy or not?
Hey, exactly. And it just ruins them. Like Darren does that to me. And where Darren hits his face just so perfect. And next thing you know, you get like deep so hard. You're like, oh,
I'm scared.
guys are ripping the body. Then it creates space, and you're like,
Dude, literally, that's why I just started like clenching up with him. I was like, I don't want to get hit again.
Yeah.
He's the only person I do that with. Because it's like, damn. It's like, I feel like a little kid. Because it's like, dang it.
I felt like a bitch one day. I was like, Darren's like, hey, you want to go next? He looked at me. He called me out one night. He's saying to himself, he's saying to the group, he's like, yeah, Everyone always be looking away when I make eye contact with them, and I'm like, yeah. And he looks at me, and he goes, he says something like, "That was you last night." And I'm like, I know, man.
That's tight. No, he's awesome.
He's such a good fighter.
It's crazy.
And his ground game isn't that bad either.
He's not a white belt.
No.
Like he's like he's a white belt. No, he ain't.
I'm an ankle locking him all day long. Hey, it's legal in amateur MMA.
Yeah, you can do it.
And so, and that's why I will ankle lock him. Until he learns ankle lock defense, I'll get my taps.
Yeah, get your taps in.
He's always trying to smother me. I'm always trying to smother him.
He tries to get me with this thing called mother's milk. You know that stuff? You just
Yeah, smothered.
smother. A lot of people call it mother's milk. And
Yeah, we always, whenever we have the other person in the position, we always say, I'm gonna give you the titty.
yeah. I start laughing because I know what he's gonna do. And there's a lot of footage of us in the cage, literally just like giggling while we're punching each other. It is so fun. I have a few clips of us like scrapping, us doing something dumb, and we're like, alright, come on. It's a good time. Like, are you really friends unless you punch each other in the face?
Exactly, yeah.
Like, how good of friends are you?
Your relationships get so much deeper.
Yeah,
Like,
bro, we hit each other on a weekly basis.
Yeah.
Like, it's fine.
you can't take yourself super seriously. You can't take it super seriously. Life is life. Like, just, we're chill, or you get to fight, you beat up. It's like, why not have good relationships while we do it?
Yeah. I have my biggest thing is like, I always try to tell people.
Mic turned off. Yeah. It might be pretty close to. We're wrapping up anyways with this.
I hope we got all that.
I hope we did too.
No, that happens twice. Man, that is a lot of weight, dude.
One more set of facefuls?
Yeah. I'm just staring at the weight like, dang.
Yeah, man.
You made that look easy.
This one's getting audio too, so
sick.
I might overlay it if I have to. Let's turn this off, get some nice shadows. Oh no, never mind. No
I can't
shadows.
see.